A month after the council, I was sitting on the train listening to Spotify, Pano by Zack Tabudlo. The word Pano is short for the Tagalog word Pano, which means how. The song is about someone who doesn't understand why the person they love suddenly changed and fell out of love. It carries feelings of confusion, heartbreak, and longing all at once. The thought of was I not enough? Did I do something wrong? As love slowly becomes one-sided. My mind drifted back to when June returned from Hong Kong. At first, it felt great. I picked her up from the airport. We traveled together to university since she had a presentation. After that, we went to get food, then to her house. She gave me souvenirs from Hong Kong, a plastic sword, a bracelet, and other small gifts. But something felt off. When her mom went to the other room, I hugged her. She pushed me away. Another time, when I wrapped my arm around her waist, she pulled it off and told me to stop. That was strange. We used to be close, touchy. Now, there was distance. The next day, I told her I would be late for university. But in reality, I went early and stopped by her favorite bubble tea shop. I bought her a drink as a surprise. We sat together in the metro, heading to Wilhelminaplein. I noticed she was texting someone. I asked who it was. She dismissed it at first. My heart started racing. My thoughts exploded, like an emotional chain reaction. Overthinking hit all at once. My hands turned cold, so I shoved them into my pockets. Later, she explained she met him through chat, but never actually met him in real life while she was in Hong Kong. For 3 weeks, we barely talked. Then she texted me. She wanted to tell me something the next day. My heart and mind went into overdrive. I already knew, or at least, I thought I did. The next day came. She couldn't make it to school. That only made things worse. That night, I barely slept. I asked her to meet me the next day, so we did. She suggested we go to Subway afterward, like we usually did. As I walked to university, a friend came up to me. After today, I want you to stay close with June, I told her. At that moment, I thought I would need space, that they should stay close to her as friends while I distanced myself. The irony was, it ended up being the opposite. I entered the room, she looked at me, and then she said it. She just got a boyfriend from Hong Kong. Everything stopped. I started trembling. My whole body turned ice cold. I could feel the warmth leaving me. The pain in my chest felt like someone was squeezing my heart, like pressing the juice out of an orange. I started crying. So did she. She was explaining, apologizing, but in my mind, I already knew, and I thought I waited for you for 7 months. And he only needed a few weeks. You only knew him online, and one confession was enough. I barely remember what happened next. At some point I said, "Have you not hurt me enough?" My voice was filled with anger. She stormed out. I went to the bathroom and cried nonstop. When I washed my face and walked out, my friend again. I told her what happened. "I actually wanted to tell you something," she said, "but maybe I'll tell you another time." I shook my head. "Just tell me now." Me and Mark are now together. For a moment, I was happy for them. I had been shipping them for a while. Mark had always had a huge crush on Angela. I smiled. "I'm really happy for you, but I need some time alone." I left. On the train home, I pulled my hoodie over my head and cried, trying to stay quiet, hiding my face. When I got home, I closed my curtains, played sad music, and cried again. Unlike now, where I just feel empty, I remember how intense the pain was. My chest, my lungs, my face, my eyes. It felt like I cried 8, 9, maybe 10 times a day for weeks. The first night, I forced myself to sleep, only to wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. with pain in my chest, like someone was squeezing my heart. I didn't pray. I didn't ask God for help. At that point, I just wanted it to end. I thought about jumping out of the window, but some small part of me held me back. The next day, I told my friends who knew about June, like Rue. Rue said, "Think of the bright side. Now you can focus on finishing your studies, go to the Philippines, and help people." "I don't care anymore," I replied. "People are corrupt. They can do whatever they want. I don't care if the world ends. I don't care if people suffer." At that point, I had no hope. My whole world, everything good I had, collapsed. It felt like a part of me was slowly dying. Rotterdam Central. The announcement snapped me out of my thoughts. I stepped out of the train, took the metro, and headed to the university. While waiting for the elevator, I glanced at the stairs, and then I saw something.
Hey guys, Monel here. I tried to do the voiceover myself, but today I just cannot, so that's why I'm using this AI voice. But just know that the whole book, the whole chapter is written by me. So no AI, just me. It's just that this images and the voice, I used AI to just to generate something for me. Well, because when I try to do voiceover, it just doesn't flow, and I keep stuttering, and I know it won't be good for people who wants to listen to it. And if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and also check my book on Watpad called House of L, written by me, Muriel Fresco. And I do hope, guys, I will see you next time. So my plan is, by the way, is planning to do every week. I will be streaming Friday, Saturday, I think, and I will also be posting 1 week the Echoes of Wisdom, and 1 week a story of a chapter part of my book. And I hope you guys will enjoy it. And again, have a nice day.